Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Peter Proudlock, and here is my match reaction from England's 4-0 win against Ukraine last night. We are in the semi-final of Euro 2020, and we will be playing Denmark at Wembley on Wednesday night. But yesterday, that was like a training session for England a lot of the time. It really, really was. It was far too easily. Ukraine, despite having a couple of chances, were just awful yesterday, particularly from a defensive point of view. I mean, the marking for the goals we scored. I mean, I think Andrei Shevchenko would have been absolutely going mad about the marking because it was just far too easy for England a lot of the time to get on the end of crosses. It just really, really was indeed. So we'll look at the lineup from what Gareth Southgate went with yesterday. He did recall Mason Mount back into the side. We did also go with the back four. And we also give Jadon Sancho a start yesterday, who I thought did pretty well. I must say, when he's on the ball, he can certainly take players on. And he can certainly look to pick out a pass as well. Was very unlucky not to score yesterday as well. But that is what Sancho is all about. What he's been like playing in the Bundesliga for Borussia Dortmund. And he's moved to Manchester United is nearly done now. So he's going to be a Premier League player very soon as well. So, yeah, I think this player was brilliant yesterday for England, and that was Luke Shaw. I thought he was phenomenal yet again. I mean, the second goal he set up for Maguire to get his head on, and also the cross for Harry Kane to get his second goal of the game, which made it 3-0. To England. I mean, he's been brilliant, and I'm glad he was given an opportunity in the side because I certainly been impressed with the lad when he was playing for Man United, and I thought it was another fantastic game from him, as I mentioned yesterday, from Luke Shaw. So England take the lead very early on into the game. A nice pass through by Raheem Sterling, and Harry Kane is there. He gets his boot on the end of it, and he puts it in for 1-0 England, and England are 1-0 up very early into the game, and that's the Harry Kane, what he's all about. Make sure he gets on the end of them, make sure he's at the right place at the right time, and now he looks like he's feeling a lot more confident and starting to believe in himself when he's playing for his country, and see the Harry Kane what he's normally like for Spurs, doing it for his country. So he was at the right place at the right time to get his boot onto it, and he puts England 1-0 up into the game. Ukraine had a chance possibly to equalise. I mean, we'll give a sloppy ball away. John Stones was very slow to come and go for that ball after we're giving it away. But luckily, Pickford denied their striker from scoring. He went for the far post, which Pickford had that covered. So, yeah. So that was a little bit of a let-off for us. It really, really was. So, but, yeah. I know they had a slight other chance, which was just wide off target, but still, it just was awful from Ukraine. As I mentioned, we'll get a half-time, and we are 1-0 up into the game, and you're thinking, right, now we need to look for that second goal massively. We really, really need to. And we certainly got the second goal quite early into the second half. And we'll win a free kick, and the ball whipped in by Luke Shaw is absolutely perfection. It really, really was, as I mentioned, how fantastic he was yesterday. And there was Harry Maguire to get his head onto it, completely unmarked, and he puts England 2-0 up into the game, and England well and truly in the driving seat and are well on the way to get into that semi-final for Wednesday as well. And you're thinking, is there more time to score some more goals? Well, because there certainly was still as well. Shaw again receives the ball from Sterling, and Shaw again whips a brilliant cross into the box, and there was Harry Kane again, and he gets his head onto it, goes through the goalkeeper's legs, and England 3-0 up into the game. That's pretty much game done and dusted. So, yeah. And again, just at the right place, Harry Kane. That's what he, as I mentioned, he's all about. And again, he's now starting to feel a lot more confident in himself now. But again, you just look at that cross from Luke Shaw. It was absolutely brilliant, indeed. And Kane, he was actually unlucky just not to get a hat-trick. I mean, he took a really powerful strike just outside the box on his left foot, which was saved by the Ukraine goalkeeper. Imagine if that went in. That would have been a corker of a strike, but it wasn't. You do take Harry Kane off as well, just to make sure that we'll make sure he's available for the semi-final. We did also make a few changes. We did take Rice and Phillips off as well, so because they were both on yellow cards, and if they did get booked yesterday, well, that would have been them out of the semi-final, but they weren't. So Southgate took them off, and we did bring Bellingham on as well. We did bring Rashford on as well, and we did also bring Kieran Trippier as well. But before that, England do make it 4-0 from a corner whipped in by Mason Mount. And there, to get on the end of it, was Jordan Henderson. Oh, cracking header it was. And that is his first goal for his country as well from Jordan Henderson. He's been patient. He's been waiting for that moment. And he certainly got it yesterday as well. It's a cracking corner whipped in from Mount. And Henderson was at the right place at the right time. 4-0, and we all know that was definitely game over and done with for England. And again, England just at times knocking the ball around, just making it far too easy. I didn't mind a lot of this passing back sideways a lot of the time yesterday, because we knew the game was done and dusted at that point. Ukraine were just all over the place. It just wasn't their night tonight. But I think Shevchenko, as I mentioned yesterday on the at the end of the watch along, that I think he can be proud of getting his side this far in the tournament. But the win yesterday was absolutely massive for England, and we are in the semi-final, and we take on Denmark on Wednesday. It's going to be a slightly tougher game, but hopefully we are going to be up and ready for the game and just have that confidence to know the way we've managed to grind out the results. Just look at that and think, right, time to take this into Denmark on Wednesday night. I mean, Denmark are going to be up for it as well, because they're going to really want to do this for Christian Eriksen. But so are England as well. The lads will be well up for it. And we're back at Wembley as well. So you can see the fans definitely will be cheering on the side as well. So, yes, that is my match reaction. England won 4-0 yesterday, very, very comfortable and just very, very easily at times. It just felt like a training session half of the time for England. And, yeah, so I'm very, very happy that we are in the semi-final, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the game on Tuesday when we take on Denmark. So do keep an eye out for the preview for that game, and, of course, the watch-along again, because these have been doing very, very well, these watch-alongs for the channel, and I think everyone's been enjoying them. So, why not? Let's get one done for the semi-final as well. So, thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like. Please drop in your comments how you are feeling after that result yesterday. I know some of you will be absolutely delighted that we won, and we're in the semi-final as well. And please, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit that subscribe button. It would be really, really appreciated if you could hit that subscribe button, which would definitely help build up the channel and let's make it grow. And I shall catch us all later. Take care. Yes, semi-final. Here we come. Let's hope we can go and beat Denmark.